There is a village in the world where the clock says midnight, but the sun shines in the sky. Night never comes because the Earth does not rotate straight. It is tilted by 23.5 degrees. In the summer, the North Pole is tilted toward the sun. The Arctic Circle begins after 66.5 degrees north latitude. Here, the sun does not set in the summer. This is called the midnight sun. The sun touches the horizon at midnight and rises again. It does not set. Longyearbyen, Norway is the northernmost city in the world. Here the sun does not set for 4 months from April to August. Even when the sun goes a little below the horizon, the atmosphere bends the light, so it does not stay dark for much longer. But there is also the opposite. In the same village in winter, the sun does not rise for 4 months, only the polar night. Our brain releases melatonin in the dark, and we fall asleep. If there is light 24 hours a day, it is 12 o'clock. That is why people here use thick blackout curtains. Artificial night is created for sleeping. The body's 24-hour clock is the circadian rhythm. If the sun does not set, this clock is disrupted. Children play in the park even at 1 or 2 in the morning. People play golf. Because it is day in the sky, the same thing happens at the South Pole. There is no night in Antarctica in December. The Sami people of Finland have lived like this for thousands of years. Their bodies are used to it. Is it good for plants? No. Even with 24 hours of light, plants need to rest. Too much light causes stress. Birds get disoriented. Since there is no night, they do not know when to sleep or when to eat. When there is 6 months of day at the North Pole, there is 6 months of night at the South Pole. After 6 months, it is the other way around. In civil twilight, there is light even when the sun sets. That is why the evenings are long. Murmansk, Russia, is a city of 300,000 people. There is no night for 2 months. In Utqiagvik, Alaska, there are 83 days of continuous day and 67 days of continuous night. Depression increases during long nights in winter. Long days in summer improve mood. Even with 24-hour sun, vitamin D is low. Because it's not hot, people stay indoors. Sleep according to the body's clock. Work according to the wall's clock. This is called social jet lag. The body is fooled with eye mask, melatonin tablets, light therapy. 12 hours of day and 12 hours of night all year round at the equator. 6 months of day and 6 months of night at the poles. June 21st, the northern solstice. The longest day at the North Pole is 24 hours. Sundogs are more common in the land of 24-hour sun. 3 suns in the sky. Tourists come to see the midnight sun. Marathons are held at midnight. There are more patients in sleep clinics in the polar regions. Sleeping pills are sold more. Crops are grown early in greenhouses with 24-hour light. It is dark in Dhaka at 6 p.m. The sun is harsh in Longyearbyen at 6 p.m. The Earth's orbit is oval. Therefore, the day at the North Pole is a few days longer than at the South. Even though there is 24-hour sun, it is not hot. Because the sun is on the horizon, the heat is low. At the poles, the sun is tilted and gives light. The energy is dispersed, so it is cold. If the child is at 3 in the morning, put it in the window. The child grows up and becomes confused. Sundials are useless here. The shadow moves in the same direction for 24 hours. The Vikings used the sun to find direction for 24 hours. The sun compass. Polar bears hunt for 24 hours. Sleep less. The Arctic ternbird goes from the north to the South Pole. It is daytime all year round. The sun sets for 1 minute on the border of the Arctic Circle and rises again. During the midnight sun, the moon is also in the sky. The sun and the moon are together. Stars are not visible in summer. Astronomy is closed. Aurora is visible 24 hours a night in winter. Balance of nature. 24 hours of sun also reduces skin cancer because people are covered in cold. In Alaska, cabbage grows 50 kilograms in 24-hour light. If the light does not change, there is no calculation of time. You cannot understand what time it is. 0 electricity bills in summer. Sky-high heating bills in winter. If the ice melts, more areas will have midnight sun. 14 days of day and 14 days of night on the moon, like the poles. One side of Mercury is forever day. The other side is forever night. Balder, the god of light in Norway, reigns in summer. Mary Shelley wrote Frankenstein in a land of 24-hour days. 24 hours of light triggers mania in bipolar patients. The movie Insomnia is a story of not sleeping 24 hours a day in Alaska. In Islam, there is a fatwa to fast according to Mecca, time in polar regions. If there is a colony on Mars in the future, people will get used to 24-hour sun. Some trees take in CO2 at night. There is no night here, so they die. What is day when the sun does not set? Is time relative? Science says that day means 24-hour rotation, not light. So technically there is night. So the sun does not set in this village. But isn't it really night?